Hi.
Hi.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Can you talk for like a minute or two just about Forest Home and why you love this place and anything that comes to mind in 2 minutes or less as we leave Forest Home right now?
I like that when I worked here my first summer, it felt like nothing I'd ever done before. And it still feels that way kind of every time you come up. You're just like, wow, there are so many weird random things that happen up here that probably won't happen in any other setting of your life, but they like very much so prepare you to remain flexible and like just let things kind of roll off your back very easily. And like kind of the encouragement I gave the staff the other night when we were here was just like, this is the job that prepares you for kind of every other thing in your life moving forward. Like I remember being pregnant with Kaya and we were talking a lot just about like, yeah.
Yes. It's straight and then down the hill.
Yeah, not the first left, the second left. Yeah, tell him not the...
Not the first left, but
the second one,
left.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know if this is still recording or not.
It is.
But yeah, I just remember being pregnant with Kaya and us talking a lot about like, you know, people would just say things like, oh, you're gonna lose all your sleep, and it's just like, expect the unexpected. But like, we both kind of would laugh it off because it's like, yeah, we've already done that. Like, we've done that and we've done a lot of it. So I think that like even still to this day, like being up in the middle of the night with my kids just doesn't faze me. And I could be wrong, like you could correct me if I'm wrong, but it just doesn't faze me all that much.
I don't think it phases you as much as it should phase a person.
Totally.
Not to say that it's not
Totally.
difficult to wake up in the middle of the night with your kid.
Of course, but it's just like...
But I've always been impressed with you that it doesn't bother you.
Yeah, it's just like they're kids, it's a season, and that'll end. Yeah, things like that, where it's just like... I love the spontaneity of it all here, like even with a lot of structure, and you know, you can train your staff to be as on it as possible. You just can't control the elements around you. Like even us being here and there being a random fire, the power going out completely, and kind of like everyone losing their minds, and we're up here with like our baby and our toddler. You know what I mean? You know, most people would say requires some level of electricity. But we were just like, well, we're not going home. I don't think this mountain's burning down. So, I don't know, I think in a lot of ways it's taught me to assess risk really well. And like just how urgent is something? Like, is everything an emergency? Or are we just gonna like let things be what they are? If that makes any sense. Because you're also just like, that's just the element side of things, but like the ministry side of things, it's the same thing. You're dealing with different people from all walks of life who are all here at the same time. And it's the same thing. They don't have maybe the perspective that you have once you work here. So their emergency is probably like a lower tier issue for you that week, depending on what you've already dealt with. But like the job really teaches you how to have grace for people and how to meet them where they're at. And like, I don't know, I have to kind of remind myself that now as a parent, like when Kaya gets a small scrape and she's like, I need a Band-Aid. In my head I'm like, you're not even bleeding, like you don't need a Band-Aid for this. But in her little head, she's like, this is my number one emergency, Mom, fix it right now. So yeah, I guess like that's a lot of why I love Forest Home. It's also just a nice place to be in. It's nice to be by a lake and in nature, and yeah, I don't know. I really
much for talking to me about it. My short version is I love Forest Home for a lot of reasons. I felt so much purpose working up there. It's very, very easy to feel purposeful in the work that you're doing. It's very, very easy to feel connected to God's creation, to the Lord, because you're in His creation. I love Forest Home because I met you there, and Forest Home has dramatically altered the trajectory of my life for so many reasons, including the job, including the work, including the environment, including the people, including my spouse. And I'm very grateful for the time that we've gotten to spend there and continue to get to spend there. And I love the Lord, I love you, and I love what He's let us do in our lives thus far.
Totally.
Yeah.
Amen.
I love you.
Love you.
Thanks.
Thanks.